spirited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Ducks offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down. Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Deflected, the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Hoosiers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways. It was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other. But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Mendoza. It's reeled in. It's Hemby. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result, some positive yards.
On the run, it's Whittington. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Indiana 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. We're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And then first down right back to the running game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And the Hoosiers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll toss it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Indiana 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Dropping back, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Stewart. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Punt over the middle. It's low. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner looking to create better field position. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Becker. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Benson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Whittington. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Moore. Grab behind the line, it's Whittington. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Oregon 24, Indiana.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
36, set to kick it off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is 3. Second down coming up.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Nice grab. It's Cooper. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And the quarterback dropping back. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You want plays like this again all game long.
You sit down for that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Nice play coming up. This is a tough third and long. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Fires to the right. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. He now has second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. It's a quarterback. Just two, so it's 3rd and 8.
Not exactly on this offense. So here on the option, they didn't do anything. So it's a negative play. This kind of play is got to be able to hit big down the sidelines for big yards.
They've 3rd down attempts on the drive so far. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Moore. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Takes a quick grab. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Under pressure, just lets it go.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.